What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another set of viewer reactions. This time we have a very specific one that's gonna even get its own dedicated video today. We're gonna react to Plus Minus's Best of Arknights 2023, both parts. This one got recommended to me by my viewers on the Discord, so join on in. The link will be down below. There you can recommend me any video that you want me to watch, as well as send me that thread and get notified of when I post videos, all that good stuff. And also, we're doing these reactions live on Twitch and on YouTube. Join us there as well. The links will be also down below.
힘들었어요? 지쳤어요? 쉬고 싶어요? 배고파요?
Get scammed midway. I forgot to remove those alerts. That's my fault. Again, we watch these videos basically every single day at 3 p.m. GMT +1 at twitch.tv/ArrayConnect or here on YouTube. Join us there live, but if you can't catch it, you can always watch the VOD as well later on. But without anything else to do, make sure to subscribe as well and leave a like on the video, because it tells YouTube to recommend my video to other people. So yeah, let's stop stalling. I've already stalled for 4 hours today, so let's just watch the video.
2023, and so much has happened in Arknights.
Let's see what happened in 2023.
2023. And we are starting off with a great holiday, Ideal City, aka Beach episode.
Let me see.
Yes, guys, it's the 3rd anniversary for Arknights Global.
Classic
Japan
premium.
had the wildest 3rd anniversary celebration in Tokyo Big Side. The entrance was pretty expensive. Stop drawing operators in drip. We ain't getting them in game. We got 2 new 6-star operators.
So this is when
Gabriel,
Gabriel,
the not very invincible, and Poziomka, the drunken during groomer, who's a writer, who's
Oh,
also had a traumatic experience because her entire family was purged by other Ursus royalties. We also got this amazing live 2D skin for Surdle. Thank you so much, Ask. Thank you for providing us such a good
Surder skin.
I think that's the most important thing I wanted to cover about this.
Was it at the same time as Golden Glow skin?
Someone. Well, if I forgot them, then it's probably nothing important.
Damn. 23 was that goated, huh?
This is strikingly similar. Where have I seen this before? So basically, this NFT project decided to steal animation from Hypergryph without their consent, and now their asses are getting sued. Serves them right.
Damn.
Mustache did a collab with Arknights. This was like a dream become reality to me. The fact that one of my favorite rhythm game collided with my favorite gacha game is just such an unexpected but very welcoming news. I just hope for more collabs in the futures.
Did not
and then we got
get
something
it.
else to enjoy.
I have
as well,
Mustache, but I didn't play
Rose
much of
Kitchen
it.
series. Man, this cover looks so cheerful. I wonder how the story will be. Yes, a manga about cooking on Terra. Don't get fooled by the cover. Some stories are still very tragic and depressing. Monster Siren
like
music is
Arknights.
starting to get more recognition than ever. This year, a lot
damn,
more content
Marco.
creators have picked up on Arknights music for reaction, and that's fantastic. Monster Siren
I'm a bit cooked. I'm 2 years late on the music catch up.
really
My
needs
fault.
more publicity for the brilliant music they are producing.
The music in Arknights is some of the most creative and consistent amongst any video game I've ever
CC songs
heard.
do slap.
Oh yeah!
This is Fiametta, right? Like Ladorano stuff.
That was so much fun to play.
A second Arknights collab is at the Mustache show.
Holy cow.
Around the end of June, we got Trial for Navigators. I enjoyed it. I mean everything about it. It was fun, the difficulty
Which one was this
just
one?
right, and the lobby theme was just
The
great.
name seems
In addition,
familiar.
We got our first Roberta skin.
I think we
This
saw the
looks too
trailer
good
for
to
this.
be a free skin to me. But no matter how good it looks, it won't quite her down
Boss
at
Rush?
all.
Ah.
She's still annoying as hell. What's the best thing about
I think I saw
Trial
the
is
trailer. I
that
didn't play it, but I
served
saw the
as
trailer.
perfect endgame warm-up for CC10. CC10 was a wild ride.
CC10 was an
Finally, I get
alright
to beat
song.
the shit out of Manfred again. Mudrock was expected to be the hardest carrier for my
Jesus Christ, YouTube. Thank you so much for the sub.
and on top
No,
of that,
Elois.
she hates her own kind for whatever
Thank you
reason.
so much.
Don't you think it's a nice coincidence that CC10's theme is the same as Chapter 10, as well as the
Forgot how
enemies
loud
and
it
the
is.
main mechanic.
Yes, it is plus minuses recap. I got Mudrock's skin. I did it.
Twitter made some major policy change around that time, which affected the Arknights account banning for global. And with CC10 coming to an end, we are finally getting the most hyped up event for the global community.
This fucking skin, bro. I keep getting that fucking Braca skin on an ad on YouTube Shorts every single time.
Getting the most hyped up event for the global community.
Is this or you should join on Arknights now, get your free 6-star character on your first
I was
temple.
talking about. Where the fuck is Dorothy's vision? To Be Continued had some of the most wholesome stories I've ever read in the game. It's
That's
all
Fox-
about some
that's Fox
lovey-dovey
girls.
relationships, when will they get married, when they will get kids, something you would never expect in Arknights at all. Then we got true story about Jesselton.
I keep getting Arknights ads and fucking Epic 7.
You may have heard of certain legend. Prisons
Who the
are a cradle of unusual
fuck are you?
things. From late night scribbling noise to bathroom lights that suddenly
The Dorothy
dawn during
incident?
the graveyard
Wasn't
shift.
Dorothy forgotten
People
on the
often try
EN
to
servers or
ignore
whatever it was?
and plunge into it, because even the bravest
Guys, this is the best Columbia series I've ever watched. The plot is so good and believable. The actor for Jesselton is just so
Jesselton?
convincing. Where did they get
Oh.
such a talent? And that's pretty much how it went. Around the end of February, we got Dossal's rerun and
The only Arknights man is
$30
Manfred?
extra skin.
Valid.
I actually bought it. Why would you waste your money on stop spending money on shitty skins? What the fuck causes a whale? Hear me out, okay? Hear me out, guys. The skin has good animation.
Uh-huh.
Stop spending money on... And without further ado, let's get into March. Oh joy, we are now almost at a quarter of 2023. So, can we get Dorothy's vision now? I fucking hate dead weeks.
30
During
bucks,
dead
by the way,
weeks,
damn.
The content was so dry. Some content creators started making the funny Trump and Biden argument videos.
I mean, that's a
Totally not
valid.
because of the AI trend. Even I made my own version. And after the dead weeks, we are finally getting the event we
yeah.
all deserve. I think I'm only speaking for myself. Dorothy's Vision is my most anticipated event. I simply love Colombia. I love liberty.
He likes
I love
he likes the
capitalism.
British.
And words cannot depict my patriotism for Colombia, the nation where dreams become reality.
No,
a
that's
place
America.
where
What am I
freedom are
saying?
being
I'm
treated
dumb.
more humane than anywhere else. I mean,
Ignore
dude,
me, I'm
they
dumb.
have
I'm sleep
insurance for
deprived. I only
infected.
slept
It's
for
the
3
best
hours.
and most advanced nation on terror. Dorothy's Vision was a great
My
event.
apologies,
It
I'm
had
sleep
fun
deprived.
mechanic, interesting characters, and great story. I think the length of its story is just right. Not too long, but also not too short either. Did you know that Dorothy's Vision is the
Damn
only
Grey
event story
sneak.
that I've read
That's
from
Grey
start
Altar
to
as well.
finish? Okay, to be honest. I shouldn't be proud at all while saying that, but it goes to show that the story length of it is just right, and I'm totally not being biased here. So yeah, I enjoyed the story, but sadly I couldn't pull for her because I had to save my Orondum for penance. I'm sorry, Dorothy, but 1 +
Damn.
1 is not me and you.
Is
While we were
Dorothy
at the Rhine
limited?
Pipe,
I can't
Hypergryph
remember.
gave
I
us
don't think
another
it is.
manga,
They are, right?
Rhodes Island Records of Originium. It was a great manga. I really enjoyed reading it. Highly recommended, especially
No,
if you're
okay.
an Ifrit enjoyer or a Saria enjoyer. If you ship Saria and Silence, what are you waiting for? Just start reading.
I need to
And with
watch the
Dorothy's
fucking
vision
manga.
slowly coming to an end.
Hi, Comfy.
There still happened
Hello, hello.
some remarkable things during March. Shura went viral with the Spectre Waffle video with over 1 million views. That's so unexpected and remarkable. I just wanted to mention it. Also, it became a trend all over the gacha realm very quickly.
Fucking Jesus Christ. He included 2 Blue Archive ones.
On the other side
Also,
of the more
as,
serious
submitted at the
spectrum,
time, I
CM
see.
players have achieved the highest risk in Arknights history. They
Du-du-ding.
beat Risk 39. And you know what took them to achieve that? It took them 3 different servers and 2 different teams of very dedicated doctors. To all of those doctors, great job. You are a piece of Arknights history. At the end of March, we got an obscure wanderer.
Blue Archive also collabs with Mustache. Damn, is everyone collabing with Mustache? Oh, hi, Unk. Yo, Unk.
No, you don't. You don't raise your sword as a shield.
Yeah, you don't
raise
block.
your sword as a fucking nuclear bomb
Yeah.
that could annihilate everything within a 4 miles radius. But jokes aside, Mina is by far one of the biggest powerhouse operator we got for a long time.
Yeah, the new
He
miner
easily
skin
surpasses
on the 6th
damage
anniversary
output of
was
so
it
many
looks
already
cool as hell.
established broken operators while simply reading his newspaper. Seriously,
And even
this
Walter's
guy may be
skin.
a brain dead operator. I still love him for what a fucking chat he is. Let's move on to April, shall we? Oh boy, we are starting off with a new
Fuck,
game.
what
It's
the hell?
called Barrage Fortress. That was a fun and
fucking
very
balloons?
frustrating event. Arknights Global was also holding a top cut for the best scored players. Congrats to them. 6th place in Barrage Fortress. How did you manage to be one of the top contenders?
That fucking conviction.
Actually, about that event, first time
No,
I see,
wait a
I didn't have
minute,
any
it's
interest to play
Toho.
it, I'll be honest.
Okay.
And then my friend shared the price of the tweet. Remember the price?
Yeah.
And I see the price. It looks like one of the bluesy, and I really want it. So I said,
okay.
you know what? Maybe I'll give it a try.
This was the motivation behind it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I just want the
that's
bluesy,
when-
that's all. I don't care with other price. I just want the bluesy.
No.
I felt like
I mean,
the
it's
first time
not
I just,
unlikely.
Figuring my own strats, finding out like what's the
Of
best
all the
way how to get
collabs,
the
I
high
don't
score.
see that being that
And
unlikely.
Actually doing the math, like apparently per kills is plus 4,000 score or something like that, you know.
You're only on CN tomorrow?
Yeah, and then
Well, good luck.
Epsilon also join in. He said he just want to try to.
How many times did you play the stage to get your highest score?
In total of all the attempts, it's probably 500 plus attempts.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit. Okay, that's
a week
that's
nonstop.
insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
With full week, I abandoned like all other games except Arknights just to play that alone.
Okay, last but not least, do you have any
What is bro
people
doing?
you want to mention?
Okay, this is an interesting story because you know I finished at the 6th place, right? And my friend Epsilon, the one that I told you,
He's
he
stalling?
finished 3rd place.
Was he stalling for that extra kill?
He's kindly giving me that bluesy he
Huh?
gave. So I have the bluesy now, and
No, the
oh my god, I just wanted to thank you to
Plushie.
him very much.
I see.
Even though I don't finish the 3rd place.
Okay, I was hearing
He
something
kindly
else.
giving me
Sorry.
that.
Again, sleep
And, well, I
sleep
don't
deprivation
know
hitting me
how
hard.
he got that score, so I think it's fair enough.
I was hearing something
Yeah.
else.
So first of all, congratulations for becoming the 3rd place in
I was
the,
about to say, he has
Barrage
the what
Fortress
now?
tournament. Can you say something about your experience or how you managed to get such a high rank?
So basically it was mostly a trial and error way of doing things.
You see how there's no
Something
Americans?
I'm quite curious about. How much did you actually practice to get your top score?
I think it took around 3 days
Holy
and
shit. Okay,
well,
yeah.
and I did like 4 hours per day, so around
Okay.
12 hours.
God damn, bro had a whole part-time
That-
job
that's
playing
a
the
lot.
game mode.
That's a lot of dedication I see right there. Did you do it
Is also-
all by
is bro
yourself,
also
or
pause?
Did you also do it with friends?
Bro's
like
doing pause
sharing
tech on the
strategies?
minigame.
Well, I did share my strategy on the server, but mostly I was
In normal event, the
finding
blue
stuff
bar
by
would just
myself,
run into the blue
figuring out.
box. It's unblockable. In
Right,
this event, it's better to make him just stay on his
lastly,
own.
But not least, do you have like some people you want to shout out to?
Art,
Yeah.
you'll definitely meet her next time. And Kent, you won't beat my score.
After the
Damn,
April
bro's calling
Fools
someone
event,
out.
we got the Arknights x Hey collaboration. So now we are going to send out cats to bait tactical nukes, huh?
Damn.
Also, can you stop give us more suzerain skins, Hypergryph? Please? What? You want more? No.
Wait,
I
how many
said it's
suzerain
enough.
skins have?
Here, have
does
another suzerain skin. Thank me later.
I only did.
Why the hell?
I
How
thought
the
there
hell
was
does
only the
Suzerain
military one
always
in that
end up
one.
Getting new skins? And it's also another collab as well. What the fuck are you cooking, Lowlight? After the collab, we got Near Light Rerun. Finally, I
Four?
can complete the medal set. And then
Or only
Hypergryph
has one
announced
skin,
it.
and fucking Vermeil has none. I know Vermeil has one on China, but that doesn't matter. You better not spoil me season 2. I'm telling you. You better not spoil me season 2.
Hey, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
I'm hoping this doesn't spoil me.
Let's
I'm
go,
close to
guys.
finishing
I
it.
can't wait to watch Kyostin, guys, the anime season 2. I'm looking forward to all the memes we will get on a weekly basis. First season memes were great. Can we take it to the next level? As if this month is not already wild enough, while not too much is happening in the game.
Also, I like how he's putting Blue Archive music.
Started a controversy. Yes, this controversy was honestly unavoidable, and just a matter of time until it escalates. The person in question has been engraved as one of the 4 riders of Apocalypse in the Arknights community. Wherever he goes, carnage follows. I'm talking about none other than Twirled Wave. I think we all know what happened, but I will sum it up for those who want to be hooked into the lore. Twirled Wave has always been promoting AI-generated pictures, but as a community, we simply bared it. It really started to escalate when he posted a prompted Skadi image and mentioned the original artist behind Skadi, which was Alchemaniac. Alchemaniac then responded them friendly that he does not want to be mentioned on an AI-generated image. Of course, the majority of people were on Alchemaniac's side and backed him up. So what do you think would Twirled Wave do in this situation? A. Delete the post. B. Apologize. Or C. Double down on the posting. With an undamaged brain, anyone would go for A or B, or both, but not Twirled Wave.
AI slob is crazy.
He went full throttle on posting AI-generated Skadi images. Oh boy, I think he's doing a community rejection speedrun any %, and he just figured out the best exploit to capitalize on. Good for him, I guess. But jokes aside, he's ending his own internet presence. Never ever mess with the Skadi friend bro, aka the Kiarmy. They are psychopaths, and so eventually this
just pick up a fucking pen,
the
bro.
entirety of the Arknights global community.
Pick up a pen. Pick it up.
We all banded together to put an end to this evil.
Order in the court. Twirled Wave, you stand accused of copyright infringement and a blatant disregard for the rights of the artist Alchemaniac. The evidence presented clearly shows your admission to using Alchemaniac's art without permission for AI training and subsequent creations. Your actions demonstrate a complete lack of respect.
Not only that, I'm pretty sure Alchemaniac would have a case for copyright. Because the thing is, a lot of these AI artists, what they do is they don't tell you what source or their data is trained on, so that basically people don't have a point of reference to sue. Also, what are you that dumb? Yeah, I mean, what am I saying? You're posting AI art on Twitter, right? But like, are you that dumb that you're gonna tell where your data is sourced?
For intellectual property rights. Therefore,
copyright
this
is the least
court finds you
concern. It's not
guilty
just
of
copyright, but yeah.
infringement and sentence you to be banned from the Arknights community as a punitive measure. Let this be a warning to all who would misuse artistic creations.
I'm going by the lawful thing because the ethics and the morality of AI is always going to be a fucking issue.
Then around the end
because
of
the
April,
courts never give a fuck about the morality of shit.
The songs were absolute bangers as always. We got the Road Shaker live on stage.
The Road Shaker, and we saw this.
Banding together, singing Dark Mitai.
That's cinema. Wait, didn't we also get double all on this last anniversary? I think didn't Lowlight open 2 all boxes?
But you know what was lacking? W skin. Dude, stop making cool poster child and not giving us the in-game skin. What's even the point? At this point, I'm in strong belief that Hypergryph is just allergic of money. Like, you literally have the live 2D animation ready. I can see it right there.
And they have
right
the 3D model as well.
Isn't this literally just free real estate? I mean, just add it to the shop, you can't do anything wrong with that. That's a rare L for Hypergryph. Anyway, let's move on. On the latest CN stream, they announced a Destiny 2 collab, which was surprising to say the least, not just for us but also for the D2 community. Some people are really excited about it, others expected it to be more of a one-sided event. Only time will tell how
what Destiny collab?
The entirety
there is no Destiny collab in Boxing
with IS3 at the start of May. Just kidding, it's that week all over again. We are at it again. It's the perfect time to play something else. Around that time, nothing was going on in Arknights, and I really mean nothing. No event.
Like I said, I will play this game whenever the PC version comes out. Well, play is a strong word. I mean, I'll autoplay it and try to read what the fucking story is about. But it has to come out on Steam first. I am not playing the shit on an emulator.
Just nothing. So a lot of people were playing some other games like Blue Archive, Limbus Company, and last but not least Honkek Star Rail. I do have to say, Star Rail really hooked me good when it came out. Everyone was playing it, even Box 2 started making content around the game. I'm sure it's just a phase, he will come back eventually, am I right? Right? Guys?
No.
He's gonna come back, right?
I mean, he did come back to pull for Yaplin, but I don't think he'll stay.
CN had a great festival with a lot of cosplayers.
Didn't they just cancel Titanfall 3? Were they even planning a Titanfall 3?
Look at her tail and this smile. Saria and Jessica
Every time they try to release a Titanfall, there's a new game that comes out at the same time. Oh shit, it's Saria. What the reunion doing? Is Jesselton a Saria simp?
Mina showed up as well and he was drag racing with slugs.
What the fuck?
We got Kalze, W,
what the
Amur,
Mlinar
and
doing?
Chenchibis. W apparently blew up the speaker. This was an amazing event.
I can't
Everyone
cosplay for
had
shit,
fun
bro.
and walked
I'm
home
broke,
with a
first of
smile on
all.
their
Second
face.
of all, I
wish
can't
we
create
had
my own
something
outfits. I'm
like
awful
that
at them.
outside of CN as well.
I see
But
Sculptor.
for now, the wait was finally
Mosis.
over, and
Yobe.
it's time to play the most
A Silver Ash,
anticipated event
great.
of the first half of the year.
W? What's that fucking text altar? Sora. The fake cat. Yaplin. We're having your event now, so that's cool. I just got reminded that I'm currently capped on sanity.
The most
Fuck.
anticipated event for the majority of the player base. Both 6-star operators are great. Penance being the second Mudrock.
Judge.
And Texas is literally the most broken executor we ever got. She does more damage than Surtle. And furthermore, instead of just ignoring resistance,
Most broken executor so far.
she reduces it, which means other operators can capitalize on it as well.
Nope, rep.
She also resets her skill when she kills an enemy, performing the heavy hitting attack twice. Do I even have to mention that she
Yeah,
can hit
we have
air
Crown Slayer
units?
now.
And Texas is being loved by a lot of players. She's very popular. I mean, who wouldn't love a calm wolf girl, right? Well, that's me. Yes, I don't like her. I think she's the most boring character in the game.
Dumb.
I don't even know what makes her stand out. Texas looks like a default werewolf character in an anime MMO. But hey,
Damn.
who am I to judge,
Texas
right?
slander.
If most people like her, then that's great. Enjoy your Poké-addicted wolf girl. The event story was overall very interesting. What better than a story about cutting the pasta in a mafioso
I'm good on watching
scene?
Katakauka-san.
We get to know about Lapdam and a lot more other characters. The nation Siracusa itself was very interesting. The difficulty was just right. Saro became the new sandbag of the community. Overall, I really enjoyed this event.
Spent
There was a
68
part
years
that
grooming
was
him?
a little bit cursed
Huh?
from Sora.
Hey, Italian man! Huh?
What is going on here?
Of course it's Sora saying that.
Shut the fuck up, yeah.
Chocolate and marshmallow pizza.
What is going on? What's you guys doing? Can you be quiet? I'm trying to sleep.
And while we were enjoying the Siracusa dishes,
That's
there
amazing.
was actually another content that was even bigger than the event.
Yes,
which
this
was
is the
dropped
first
at
video
the
set.
same time, but not talked as much as the Mafia event, maybe because of its unfair difficulty and randomness, or shrimply because some individuals are seasick. Whether that being the case or not, let's deep dive into IS-3, shall we?
I finished IS-3. Cinema.
I am a big fan of Call of the Cthulhu and anything related to cosmic horror, so I've always had a deep fascination for Aegir and Iberia lore.
Yes, I did.
There's no other game that depicts the deep sea
Those who
creature
don't know.
as much of a world-ending threat as Arknights does, and so I was thrilled when I heard that IS-3 is based
Was it
on
with a monthly
Iberia,
squad? Yes,
and that the character
but I did it.
centered around the game mode is going to be Mizuki. I have to say, in terms of difficulty, they definitely pitched IS-3 on a higher level. Wait, why are my operators dying? Why do we
Did I
have to
clear all
fight
4
Sane
endings?
all of a
Nah,
sudden?
Brian.
Why
Did
are
one.
they just suddenly attacking us? What the fuck is happening to Irene? Oh, hey guys, you know, the first time I ever touched IS, I struggled a lot, and I almost dropped the game, if it were not for a good friend and
No way,
partner in
Iris.
business I met during that time. It's someone who has always been helping me in every stage. I'm talking
Listen, I
about
finished
none
one
other
run,
than
sure.
the generous shopkeeper cannot
Sure.
good enough. The sponsor of today's video.
Howdy there, Doctor. I'm the rogue trader, cannot good enough. But you can call me
Any
Cannot.
query off stream is
When
not
you're
valid.
stuck
Well,
in
I did it on
IS,
stream, but not on
check
Twitch
out
or
my
YouTube
shop
stream.
for all your needs. There's a saying in Yan, plan ahead or plan to fail. The Yanese have a point, and I'm recommending you to always spend your ingots at my shop before
When are we getting
progressing
Connaught
further.
as an op?
I have enough canned meat for everyone
That's a real
in your
question.
squad. And if they don't like meat, that's okay too. I got spinach packs and your favorite orange storm from Mama John's.
You know what I
Oh,
mean, Chris.
And I have the perfect dish for the Syracusans as well.
Never for
chocolate
lucky,
pasta.
really?
You are looking for gear to improve your combativeness.
What do you mean?
Oh, now we are talking business. I provide the
I
best.
okay,
and
let me
most diverse
fix it.
range
I
of
finished a
equipment to
run
improve
of
your
IS-3.
combat performance. Take a look at this replenishment station. It fills
That-
your
that thing
operators with
carries my
energy.
golden glow.
It's easy to use and easy to carry around. Or my landmine set. I know you are already familiar with these from the Patriot
You call
stage.
fake? I did it on Discord.
Wanna try these
The,
out
the,
in
the
other
people that were watching on
stages,
Discord can
too?
prove it.
What about the escape
I also
frame?
finished an IS-2
This
run.
device you can turn any operator
I killed
into
Phantom.
a fast redeploy. It's time to
Yup.
use Surtur twice
Just
in
use
a row.
Surtur, Lamau.
And that's not all. I got a lot more to offer.
I literally have the screenshots. I'll show after.
Artifacts and technologies from all over Terra. You want more damage?
IS-5-1? I have done
that.
IS-5
You
once or
want
twice.
debuff the enemy? I got that. You want more attack speed? I absolutely got that. You want your operators to be more expensive? Even if that is available, I just don't know if that's good for you. No judgment though. As long as I can do business,
I
it's
did
good
that one and it
enough.
was fucking bait.
Anything you ask me, I have in my inventory. All you have to do is offer
Nope,
me the
nope,
right
Isabel.
price and we are in business. And even if you're not interested to buy anything yet, you can still spend your ingots wisely at my shop. Don't resist the urge to splurge. That money ain't doing nothing for you and your wallet. Better invest it in the future and you won't regret it, friend.
What the fuck, Mizuki? Why are you eating Haimo's limbs? What would Nami think about you? Bro, this
Nami
might
would
be
approve,
the
what do you
most
mean?
tame
Didn't I
ending,
borrow Yara?
but
That was for
this ending
IS-4.
is making me act so
I borrowed
unwise.
Reed Alter, if
I
I'm
couldn't
mistaken.
sleep well. Ever
Because
since I beat
mine
the
wasn't
first
E2
ending.
yet.
Every night,
Mine is
after
E2 now,
saying
though.
goodnight to my beloved Laurentina, I just lay on my bed, thinking about it. How does Haimo
I skipped this
taste?
scene? Yeah, because I
If
didn't
you
want
want
to
to know
get
IS-3
spoiled.
endings in detail, why don't you watch
I was
Super's
doing it for
summary
the
video?
chips, remember?
And while Arknights Global is having a blast enjoying these two massive content, something unexpected was announced.
The fuck got announced? I don't. D&D?
That's right, an official sponsored IS-3 competition. I can't believe
never
it,
mind.
guys. It's Tournament Arc! IS-3 Bingo Lockout Tournament. First, players compete to clear IS-3 in the fastest way possible on the Calm Seas difficulty. Only the 32 fastest contenders get to move to the Bingo playoffs.
Golden
Both
Glow mentioned.
contenders
I
will
saw Golden
complete
Glow.
tasks on a 5x5 bingo map. Once a player has finished a task, they get to lock it out
Because
from
D&D
their
is the only thing
opponent
that uses
without
dice. Listen,
claiming
I
a
have been
point.
playing Baldur's Gate
The player
lately.
with the most tiles wins.
Okay.
It's no longer just a contest
That's
of
why I have
speed.
D&D in
It's
my
about
head.
planning strategies and perfect executions. This tournament arc really delivered some of the fiercest competition I've seen in
I see LD
Arknights.
player.
Some of the bingo tasks are absolutely insane.
Damn,
like
really
entering
sad?
emergency
That's
stage
actually
with
crack.
1 HP, which is something so risky and could easily ruin an entire
Bang and
run.
Pajemka.
Clear a stage with exactly 1 operator of each rarity and squad.
Well, but I've
Have
never
4
played that,
or more
Enrique.
operators stunned at once. Or spell a 5-letter word with the first letters of
Also, what
names
is that
of
team?
5
Doran
adjacent
and
operators.
Reserve
Dude, what
Opera
kind of brain do you need
and
to have to
Penance.
pull that off? Firstly, you need the right map. Second, you need to have the right operators. And third, you need to position them correctly. What are the odds? It's really fascinating to watch what creative solutions the top players came up with.
Run, and now is gets to steal everything out of the shop.
Oh my god, the shop is now completed. I don't think he gets to claim any extra tiles from that, but this does provide him a huge boost. His 3rd tile right now, clear a stage without using the skills. Have 3 operators get frozen by those spiders. At least once in the same stage.
Liberia Gamer.
Oh my god, you're right. And at the cost of only 1 leak, that was so good.
Now that's what I call economy. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Thurmax defeating the last enemy with a 1 star. There's not enough DPS going out. Forsangu is leaking. Forsangu may be losing control here. Some of them are going to get passed forward. This is very dangerous for Forsangu.
Oh no, that Texas Ultra coming in clutch right now. Can he actually live this?
Yeah, most of it is
enemy actually leaked.
like
2, 3 actually leaking right now. This is a disaster.
Yes, and now Forsangu needs to spell something very quickly.
No!
Damn.
No, it's too late.
So now he's actually able to restart and run and look for a new path to clear more challenges. And this is actually, in a way, a blessing in disguise.
It does look like Forsangu is going for pull an enemy into a hole, and that has just been done by Gladio.
Actually, on the other side, Hazel was able to take quite a few more tiles. And unfortunately,
Not gonna lie, most of the times when I play IS, it's like brain off.
Much earlier than him.
We're gonna be here.
What's going on with Fang right now? What is he doing?
Fang is currently a cursed operator trying to kill a boss.
Oh my god! The very slow grind eventually killed that Rat King. Wait, oh no, he got a King's Relic!
Oh, he did? No way!
Wait! Oh my god, and just like that, before we even realized the match is just over!
How did you prepare
I don't know what King's Relic. Brain off with Wizardel? No, I haven't used Wizardel.
Get any special
My god, is that
drinks?
Viper?
Go through a meditation ritual? Like, how'd you set up for the tournament?
Oh, okay. So I did nothing.
Bro just played the game.
You obviously pulled off an amazing group of strategies, and you finally won at the very end. Do you have any final words before we call it?
King's Relic is the most broken artifact set in IS. I don't think I've ever seen one.
Calcit is hot, and Highmore is hot too.
Valid.
The whole
Both of
tournament
them.
was an amazing feat, not just for the dedicated contenders and those who have
Should have
submitted,
included Golden
but
Globe,
also
but
the
sure.
commentators and the moderators at the
I
backstage.
did I? I don't
Last
remember.
But not least, here's Hazel. Okay, so first of all, congratulations to becoming the first place in the first ever officially supported organized tournament.
Then immediately hit
How
it
was
and
the
moved
final
on,
game?
really?
Honestly, I thought at the beginning it was going to be really close.
Which one was
but,
it?
Like after Forsangu failed like the 3rd floor, I just thought that I was just going to win.
Yeah, I do have to say, at the start he had a pretty big advantage in comparison to you. He was like 3 tiles ahead.
Then he like died, so...
Yeah, there was a pretty big
minus
hiccup
life
with
points?
Penance on the boss stage, so yeah.
Oh, it's the one that
Did
you
see how,
risk a
like, I
bunch
have
to
this,
get
like, weird
stuff.
thing
Oh,
where
yeah.
my,
I skipped that one.
constantly
I didn't know
shakes.
that was a King's Relic, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I was on autoplay.
You can actually tell me
My brain, that is.
why it happened. I'm actually curious about it. Can you tell me
Right.
why it happened? I'm still
It's 'cause,
recording, so yeah.
What I was doing was, like, I wasn't just looking at my own screen the entire time. I was like constantly tabbing out to look at my opponent in the bingo board. So,
okay,
I was just keeping track of everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and like let's say that my opponent already was already doing something, and it seemed like there's no way I could do it. Like before they do it, then I just stop trying to finish that challenge immediately.
Ah, I see. Yeah, Hazel, he is literally just
I see.
multitasking playing on like his
Also,
own
calling that a
board,
happy
while also
face is
focusing on the
strong
enemy's board. It's just
word,
you-
Meteora.
You were literally just inserting
That looks like a face of
you were just
indifference.
showing, "Hey, yo, I could do two things at the same time." This
Well,
was
I don't know. I don't know about that one, but
But you know what I thought when I watched the stream? I thought
You'd
this
know
was
this if you read, I
maybe
don't read.
some kind of loophole or some kind of exploit. You just figured out how to make the screen, the loading screen go faster way. Some kind of speedrun method. I don't know
oh
about.
no, it wasn't that.
Again, like I
Okay,
said,
okay.
most of my IS runs outside of
Yeah,
IS2
that's pretty
are
good.
just me
it was
trying to get
I
rewards
think- and
to upgrade
not
my
just-
characters.
I've also like made a few blunders by not calling out my tiles, as you can see before. That was
Oh,
really
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I think it was it was a 10 squad one, and like the
I don't
hand
think
one,
I'll be
I
reading
just
that.
Forgot completely.
I see. Yeah, the spelling one was also pretty funny.
Oh my god. Yeah,
This
I,
was such
I thought
a
it was
silly.
not worth my time.
This is so yeah. I was actually hoping that one of you would have done it, but it's not worth the risk. Let's be real. It's not worth the risk, right?
Yeah, like, and the challenges for that match was super interesting because they made it so that
Yeah, IS is
everything
supposed to be
needed
in-game
done at
content, is
low
it?
light or low health.
I'm
Yeah,
not
right,
doing
yeah.
anything in order, I
you would
swear
have
to
a really high
God.
chance of losing and just pretty much losing the entire
True.
bingo. if you're
It's
losing.
just-
I have
it's
yet to
just
do
silly.
a single intermezzi inside
Last
story.
but not least, we got CC11, aka Angry Bird Collab, aka I soloed this with Texas Alter. This was the easiest CC in history. I hope it's not a sign that the last CC will be hell, and that's pretty much everything there is to the first half
RA
of
is fun.
2023 for Arknights. So far, this
Alright,
year
sounds like
was
something you would do
absolutely
like
amazing.
at the
We
peak
got
of
more
like no
summertime,
sanity.
more drunkards, more endgame content, more tactical nukes, more shipping, more Rhineland crimes to discover, more manga, more broken uncle who reads a newspaper in the middle of the battlefield, more April Fool's event, more Sularan skins, more sheer heart attacks, Q-Snymph Anime Season 2, more story, more songs and concerts, more Italian dishes, more seaboard, more tournament, and all in all, more Arknights that we can enjoy as a community.
Cinema. Is that the outro? Yes, it is. Okay. We already have part 2 ready, so let's do that as well. Boom. Boom.
Here. This year
Boom.
was a true roller coaster for gamers like you and I. Every month we got
Also,
some
make sure to
absolute
leave a
banger
like on this
titles
video, they will
and
be
a
linked
lot
down
of
below.
memorable gacha game moments as well. We got an indie
Holy
studio
shit, the
proving
fucking
themselves
twins.
to be top gacha
The
game
racist
producer.
twins.
Bank robbery was peak riding in Kani Archive. Trashcan enthusiasts gathering all around the galaxy, while others enjoyed a reversed reign since 1999. But not just that.
You play
2023
ISI for
was
fun?
definitely one of the greatest year for Arknights as well. I'm not just talking about in-game activities.
You play for medals?
I'm talking about everything.
That's
the
a
community,
choice.
conventions, memes.
I wanna go to a
music,
convention so bad!
everything. This
But I'm
is
broke.
Arknights 2023.
I saw
We are
Popcorn.
starting off with a big anime expo in LA.
Did anyone
I
choose the
had
male
a
MC in
special chance to
HSR?
go
Some
to
people
Anime
did.
Expo 2023, where it wasn't a sponsored trip, it's just my own planned trip of meeting content creators
Cookie
that were
Kazi
there.
mentioned?
I went there with one of the Singaporean YouTubers that is Fang, you all might know him. And then we go over there so that we can meet other people such as Pfeiffer, Hina, Violet, Zopni, Kohi Beats. We've met Isaac Wolf as well.
Is it? I don't know if it's sad or not, but I don't see any of these content creators at the moment. I don't know if like 90% of them quit or if they have like super different schedules. But
It's not
like,
a sponsored trip, it's just my own
I don't,
planned trip
like-
of meeting content creators that were there. I went there with one of the Singaporean
Like,
YouTubers that is Fang, you all might know
I've
him. Then we
never
go
seen
over there so
them.
that we can meet other people such as Pfeiffer,
I know them,
Hina,
but he
Violet,
quit. No, don't know.
Zopni,
Don't
Kohi
know.
Beats. We've met,
Don't know as well.
Isaac Wolf as well.
I know
lot of other
Viper quit, but
people
I don't know
altogether,
those.
And even
I
the
knew
viewers
none of
over
those.
at the convention. I will say that those are some of my favorite memories of the year, for the fact that it feels very special to go abroad so
Really?
far away from
Quit
my
when
home country of
D-Gen was
Singapore and
revealed?
to be able to meet so many people there.
Or Degen,
it's nice to be-
Degen Breaker.
It's nice to be able to experience the Arknights booth. that
Really?
was there.
Why
It was basically
CC12?
The Yostar booth. They had several events, so you got to interact a little bit with the games, the stage activities that they held over there, and even
I'm
the
looking
mini concert. I
respectfully.
think that was one of my favorite parts, to be able to speak to the singers and chat with them. Surprised to hear that some of them even
CC12 was supposed
with my
finale?
name at that point in time.
Ah, I see.
And I even got their signatures. I got their signatures in a special signing board that looks like this, and it's one of my happiest days.
Dude, I want to go to one of these in so bad.
It was great, and I do wish to see Arknights in further more conventions, I would say. But for the time being, as I get the chance to visit other countries on my own accord, I'm very, very happy to meet fans. If, let's say, you're happy to watch my content and you recognize me elsewhere, then please do say hi to me. I believe once this video is posted, I will have traveled to Indonesia, so hopefully I met.
Although if I were to
people
go to
there,
convention,
and
my
next
ass
year,
would not tell
I
you that
do
I'm there.
plan to
No,
visit
I
other
would,
countries as well.
but I
If
would
can
not
hop by
be
to Malaysia
presenting
or to
myself.
Thailand, and who knows, maybe a trip to Japan so that I can experience their convention there. Those will be awesome stuff.
Next, we have r/places. That's right. It was
Wait,
the
Arknights
time
was there?
to prove the internet.
Coward?
The strength
Hell
and
yeah, I'm a coward. I don't
coordination
care.
of communities once again. This time, however, instead of gacha fandoms fighting each other, everyone made truce and formed the United Gacha Alliance. We can accomplish something amazing if we combine our strength.
Welcome to Reed's
I live in a
Dragon
made-up
Adventure
country?
2.
Yes.
No longer a terrorist
Oh,
edition.
damn.
After going to Rhodes Island and being a sad little dragon, she finally comes back to
Also, one thing I keep seeing on Twitter is small Reed. I don't know if it's like if it's a thing on the story, but I keep seeing a small Reed, like 2 small Reeds if anything. And I keep seeing it on Twitter. I keep liking it because it's very cute art, but I have no clue why Reed is small.
Victoria, where our gross, sweaty, drunken coal miner British equivalents are bullying our epic, even more drunken and angry Irish equivalents.
I'm assuming that's a Blana,
Reed
right?
must go on her quest to step out of her sister's incredibly shapely shadow. She burns down
Is
a
it Blana
factory
character
and is
that you
off
can play
bringing
already?
along a set of her new Terran homies. While she's questing,
What
the
is-
#1 Andrew Tate
Andrew
Stan
Tate?
puzzle is working to find and kill or capture her. Clearly, he has good reason.
Ancien, I see.
A nice guy is never given a proper chance. Harmony and Irish Kronk are also off hunting the flying lizard. Lablana wants her back in her shadow. After all, little Reed is a dumbass who thinks you can heal people by setting them on fire.
I mean,
Reed
valid.
ends up in some Dark Souls ruined castle and fights her inner demons, and also the ghost of sisters past. She finally gets to
Bet you
become
kiss
a real
boys
character
less, but
and
what?
sets off on her own path away from her sister. Now, if you want a more detailed summary, you can watch my video. Oh, a call?
You fucking I got scared. I thought that was me.
Well, it appears Plus has my family, and if I plug my channel anymore, I'll never see them again. So, on to the next section.
The community started
Valid.
wondering if Ya is a he or a she. Most people simply didn't care about their gender. As long as they are hot, the horny wind will always blow. The event where the boss description makes Yu-Gi-Oh card look tame.
Okay, this is the boss. Don't care about this description.
Where bug fix won't happen, where Chongyun becomes Saga's serious competition.
Oh,
For he
yelling?
is the ultimate god of copy pasta. This will be the only bug fix that I wish Hypergryph would never do. I have kept listening to his voices in 4 different languages for a whole month. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy.
Sir?
You know what else is crazy? The fact that Gigak returned to Arknights. Actually, it is more like
It wasn't just
he got
Gigak, right?
bribed back into Arknights.
Right, it was... Oh, it's fucking Rory! Holy shit.
If you were a gamer like Mizuki, you would live a comfy life every day of the week.
Rory
That's why
mentioned...
this summer, Sex Collection is paired up with Mizuki to give you these vibes as if you were
Fucking
born
Tom and Jerry,
to
yes, fucking
be
scream.
one of Mizuki's casual outfits. Summer, a party, an uneventful life, a drink in one hand,
Cinema.
and a game in the other. What else can be called happiness? Sex Collection Series Summer Feast. Mizuki wears this one feasting on the beach.
We love Mizuki in this household. mean, it says Rory Purple on the bottom left.
A death in Chongfun broke new record of NPC breaking out of NPC jail, and at the same time, Emperor's Blade greets us with his fart.
Oh.
But he wasn't leaving anywhere after the
Who is
event
we?
was over.
We, as
He is
in
staying
us, as
closely
in the
with us
plural, as
during
we
trials
together.
for Navigator 2.
We
This
love
time,
Mizuki.
We got some truly nasty combination. Emperor's Blade as an opening and Anduin in the main section, with
And one
Toluna
is
as
the
final
Laterano
boss.
guy,
And just
right?
as we thought, things were doing good because Monster Hunter Collab was on the horizon.
Audio
A group of
alerts
people-
are muted, Akish.
You can't be serious. Hold up. Are we actually making a whole segment for an Arknight clone? Oh no! A group of people try to make a ripoff of a popular gacha game. Who would have
Oh,
guessed?
that fucking
Remember the
video.
big Shadow Legend ripoff of Arknight? Remember the Saria Ifrit fusion?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
The Mystery of Dust is a game. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck this is. It looks like if Ghost One and Arknight has a child, but it had some of his chromosome cut by watching too much YouTube Kids. And sadly, we don't have any information on the rich, meaningful lore that can change a person by reading it. To
What
let
is
them
this
become
one?
better.
I actually don't
To
know
let
this
them
one.
touch grass. Because there's only 5 screenshots. No, I'm serious. There's only 5 screenshots and 1 no audio video.
What the fuck?
What do you mean ripoff? Their base seems to be clearly out of beta. Maybe we are the ripoff. Damn, Arknight 2 looks so good. Damn, Arknight looking a little different. I don't remember this event in Arknight. Clearly, he forgot. Damn, new Arknight stage just dropped. Wake up, babe. It's 2 a.m. A new Arknight stage just dropped. Didn't know Arknight 2 was a thing. Arknight Killer is real.
Before we know it, Yosta has decided to
Oh, the
speed
fucking
up
Monster
things
Hunter
a little
one.
bit and brought us the Monster Hunter event without a warning. We got Yado Altar, who instantly became one of the meta-defining operator in the game. This collab was one of the
True,
most
she kinda
fun
carried my
events
IS4
Arknights has
monthly
ever
squad.
offered. We got interesting interactions between the enemies, which made the stages feel more like a living, breathing world, but that is not why we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it for the fact that we could freely destroy the entire ecosystem under the name of scientific research to find a cure for rock cancer. One artist drew an operator in Kirin armor because they failed in rolling for Yato Altar. What started as a simple joke, however, turned into a massive community trend.
Via
Every
meta.
artist in the
Big.
fandom drew operators in Kirin armor and no one was safe.
Damn. Damn. Give me a second. I need to screenshot this. Okay. Princess Sora.
My
I'll be
server
checking out
hosted
their Twitter
multiple
after.
events during this collab. We hosted an art contest and a speedrun competition with very generous prize for the winners. The speedrun contest was surprisingly fun and intense. I love to see the creative ideas my community came up with to beat Rathalos stage as fast as possible. First of all, congratulations for winning my server event. I do have a few questions for you.
Listen,
how
it's
did you
respectable.
practice and refine your run?
So I guess one of the most important steps was to actually play with the squad. So I went to every EX stage when they opened to clear as much as I can. I wasn't able to clear only EX5 and EX7 CM because they are
You want this better? I don't care.
pretty hard, I guess.
I
And
do
just
have one.
had no time to bother,
I'm not
but,
afraid to say there's a
after
favorite out of the
playing
kids,
around with them for
and that is
some
Golden
time,
Glow
I
at
guess
any
I
time of the
just,
day.
Got some ideas to how
He goes Golden Glow, Pepe,
how
Mizuki.
to actually kill Rathalos, and yeah, it worked.
They're all good.
Nice.
But
Alright,
there's even on
second
the good
question.
section there's
How
favorites.
many times did you had to redo the speed run until you had your perfect run?
So the funny story is I got the exact same run in like 3 or 4 attempts, but it took me around 40 to recreate this because I had no idea how it actually worked, and all the timings and placements and stuff. I just I did it somehow, like unconsciously, and couldn't make a sense of it. But yeah, after like 40 or 50 attempts, I understood what's going on, and it was just a matter of like 6 or 7 attempts to record it. So yeah.
Insane. Alright, last question.
Like
what
who?
did you enjoy the most about the event? Okay, this is literally just asking my own channel server members to give me the meta. But yeah.
So
yeah, the good part of the event was the thing.
Actually pretty nice, and an event announcement like
it's so good. 10 out of 10.
photos. I don't know how they called, but they look awesome, as I already mentioned before in favorite suggestion chat.
I saw Arcado.
Yeah, and also I just want to point out the dedication of every other participant. It actually inspires me to go
Wait,
beyond
Gladi
my
here?
limits in CC12.
Oh,
And,
I see.
So yeah,
Nice.
it was very fun first experience.
Nice, I'm really glad to hear that. Okay, any last words to the audience on YouTube?
Also, normal
Stay
W.
cool and just, you know, try some things when you, if you like it. I don't know.
Alright, yeah, thanks. Thank you so much. And honorable mention goes to Super.
Hello, Arknights, most
damn.
hated YouTuber here.
Super mentioned.
Once again on someone else's channel explaining the wacky and uncharacteristic hijinks.
That unironically doesn't surprise me. That being, if that's an actual screenshot of what Super said, that's for some reason doesn't surprise me.
I get up to when I am not harassing Scuddy fans online. What you're seeing on screen right now is my submission for a contest plus minus did on his Discord server during the Monster Hunter collab event. He wanted us loyal subordinates to speedrun the Rathalos stage. The fastest would win, I don't know, a kiss on the cheek or something, I don't remember. He also gave us a list of available operators and Gummy was within them, so me, alleged funny person, decided to go on the actual Monster Hunter game with a Gummy mod and beat the actual Rathalos. You know, technically it still follows the rules of the contest. The strategy is very simple. This is not a fucking fatalist we're dealing with. It's just a wyvern.
This is fucking Monster Hunter references that I can't relate.
Until it dies.
Also, hi Seth.
The main thing with the hammer is that you want to spam the spinny attack trademark as much as possible. You propel yourself in the air through fucking magic or something and start giving yourself nausea by spinning rapidly into the monster, giving them 10 concussions every second and achieving a world record for most brain damage given to the monster in one attack. To achieve this move, you either have to slide or climb up these weird-ass 9-eye walls found around the maps. Luckily, this area had some. Besides that, the general strategy of the hammer is to bash the skulls of the monster so much they start writhing
Is Fatalis like an annoyance?
as you just keep beating them and slamming a hammer bigger than your torso into their heads, possibly causing irreversible brain damage that will stay with them for the rest of their lives.
I don't think even Monster Hunter players know what the fuck they're doing, if I'm being honest, Chief.
To decide to spare them by capturing instead of ending their suffering right then and there as a form of mercy.
One shots? Oh.
Much like Gummy after the Peterheim middle
If I were to play
let
me pause. If I were to play Monster Hunter, I think I would play the Horn, the buff character, because it seems fun. Just play a music while everyone's ass is getting like chased by a giant ass monster. That sounds like base as hell.
Will never be the same again. She is inflicting upon this creature the same trauma that she went through, much like how she carved up into a ball.
Yeah, the
on
fanboy
the
weapon? What is that? There's no shot the fucking Horn is a fanboy weapon.
This Rathalos has to
Can my PC run it? I have no idea.
As he is beaten by this little bear schoolgirl. Thus, she is perpetuating the cycle of abuse and violence. And that's how I beat the Rathalos using a Gummy mod. That's all, max out your Gummy, bye.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting these server events to go that well. It really makes me happy and motivated to do more in the future. Once again,
more
this
Yalta art,
wasn't the only
valid.
content we received in the update. Let me show you my passion for deforestation and systematic killing of endangered species in the
Valid.
Great Desert and Rainforest of Sargon.
Sounds like a normal day.
About the game mode Reclamation Algorithm, aka
alright.
Arknights, aka No Meta Specialist, No Fun. A semi-survival game mode that was haunting the majority of the player base.
Is that even true? Like, no meta, GG?
Let's go. This is not a game!
Survival.
Oh.
Well, maybe that wasn't very smart.
This is suffering!
Welcome to Sargon. From the looks of it, you're new here. Well, let me help you with my guidance expertise. Let's get through the tutorial of this unique game mode.
What even
all
is
at the
this mode
cost
about?
of
Good question.
500 gold.
Survival
once
and
we
days,
get
that's all I
done,
know.
You will be so convinced to strike a long-term deal with me.
This code
All I know
looks
is that you
kinda
make your
sus.
own map, right?
Huh? What are you doubting about?
Like, you
What?
can lab.
You're leaving, okay? 450 gold.
50% off or no deal.
Oh, come on, my friend. You want an even better deal?
The tutorial was shit. Oh.
Wait. 400
Also,
gold.
that is a very
That's the
Australian
lowest I'll
person.
go, okay? I can't go lower than that. My company is gonna let me die out here in the desert if I don't make a profit. They won't even give me a proper burial.
50% off or no deal.
350 gold.
50% off or no deal.
300
Alright, it's just
gold,
ass. Oh.
right?
50%
Is it?
off.
Okay. 250 gold.
Deal.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Hello, stranger.
Hi,
I
Manticore.
have these fresh like meat and crab legs.
Why is my bank...
Do you want some?
Why
Say
did
no
my bank
more,
just send me a
and take
message saying
all
that
of
my
money.
access to the
You know
app was
what?
blocked?
We will even build a house for you.
Did someone just try to hack my bank account?
Reclamation algorithm was brutally confusing because we got scammed right at the start of the game. But for me it was quite the opposite.
I'll deal with that
You
later.
know, I'm one of those people who would convince my friends to
I have no
watch
money on
One
my
Piece
on
by
my
telling
bank
them
account
that
anyways,
it
so
will get
don't fuck.
really
If
good
you're trying to
after
hack me,
200
wrong
plus
account.
episodes. So let me introduce you to my crime syndicate that I have established right under
I
the
have
nose
no
of
idea
the
what's going
government
on
in
here.
Sargon.
I see
live
Mizuki
in
and
a
I see
low-income
Reed.
housing environment that goes by the governmental name of Section 8. Me and a group of my allies control certain
Liaison,
sections in
okay.
order to run our illegitimate business. We possess unregistered
Oh my God, I got to
firearms,
go!
stolen vehicles, mind-altering inhibitors, and only use cash for financial purchases. If anyone would like to settle unfinished altercations, I would like to warn you, I am a very dangerous person, and I regularly disobey the
I see
law.
Salish, I see Rosmantis, I see Nightingale?
Hypergryph announced their new game in development, Popocom, a family-friendly multiplayer non-gacha game which it's basically their own twist on the game Splatoon. Now Hypergryph is developing on 3 different games at the same time.
I'm sorry, what?
Popocom, X Asterisk, and Arknights Enfield. 2 of the 3 are not
What?
gacha.
Popocom?
It goes to show how Hypergryph is truly working passionately on games and we are feeling their projects. Personally, I
Wasn't
would say
Enfield
that's money
announced
worth waiting
here?
for.
Also, can we talk about the ancient Roman copypasta in Guide Ahead?
Or was it 2022?
Yes, I will absolutely sort of and Facebook you during this rerun. It is so brutal and so awesome I want it on my business card. With fandom getting into countless controversies and the sheer amount of ad bombardment, it was just a matter of time until Arknights wiki team decided to move away from fandom.
Enfield was announced before
The last
Popcom? Oh, I
straw
see.
that broke the camel's back was the implementation of AI-generated answers. The AI was infamous for spreading misinformation, and so the Arknights wiki team decided to move to a much better platform, WikiGG. Not only it doesn't
that's the
give
one
you
that I've been
PTSD
using.
with ads, it is also accessible for both global players and CN players. I wish them the best in the future. From now on, use WikiGG if you are looking for operator information. I know some of you are gonna say, but plus, there are better sources. You know what all Arknights sources have in common?
Oh, the
They are
ship.
all doing this voluntarily, and I want to respect that. But what happened to Arknights fandom, you ask? Well, after the Arknights wiki team left, it became an abandoned ghost town. Anyone can edit whatever they want. The sky was burning bright on October, and the whole community was on fire. For we
I mean,
have been
fandom was so shit,
anticipating
even
peak
like
Arknights
even
for
on
half
League
a
of
year.
Legends had to change.
I get it. Operation Base Point is out.
formidable enemy you defeated in the ruins of Area 59 will reappear in
Red
front
Blood?
of you.
Oh, the
drawing
Avengers,
out
I mean.
flames of revenge.
Oh,
Red Blade haunts my dreams.
This is sick! Oh! Yeah,
Was CC12 that peak? I mean, I know it was like the finale, right? But like, was it really that fucking hype? Damn.
CC12 was the perfect final season, the contingency contract to end all contingency contracts. Our desire to reach higher needed to be outweighed by nickel and iron metals to be
This is also compiled of max difficulty of past CC on each server. Oh,
for glory was calling our name, and victory was only for the brave.
When's the next CC, by the way?
We feel loneliness and talk to ourselves,
like CC before,
because no one else knows us the way we do when we feel overwhelmed. But
Soon?
since we got everyone we need,
is my ass even able to play that fucking thing? I don't think so, right?
The stakes may be higher, but together we are so much stronger. Even when the ground
is it
shakes,
CCB3?
we simply push
I thought it was
every
CCB4, no?
obstacles out of our way, as the risks were getting harder and every day
it's CCB3,
getting
okay,
lower.
my fault.
After so many seasons, some people believed that we have seen the highest high and the lowest low, that there were no steps for us to climb, but it was all an illusion. We could be fine to stay where we are now. No,
CCB3 still hasn't come to global.
Ends here and now. With the passion of the community running through our veins like electricity, our history won't be written in chains.
Is that a fucking E1 Mudrock?
How we were always part of the game. It felt like pouring fuel to our rage, because it was really hard to break. We've been hiding in the basement quietly, watching our strat fall apart, tried to fix our wrongs but didn't know where to start. Many times we hit rock bottom, many times
bro
it
is
seemed
cooking with this
was the one and only option, only dreamed of being braver, but we just light up in the face of danger.
The light that burns the sky, that's a fucking Pokemon move!
And became the guardian angel. Now, I'm not saying that CC was enjoyed by everyone. It certainly ain't for the weaklings or the faint of heart, although the risks coming up in fake waves were bound to make a mark. They thought it could scare us, but Texas Altar was the one who brought terror like a real wave. And with this tomfoolery of a CC, Hypergryph wanted to give us a final send-off with a truly memorable last season to torture our
I see Chen Yalter.
We could hear the sound
Chen
of the
Alter.
silence,
Damn.
relentlessly striking through the walls. Hypergryph said it all before. Don't be surprised when we see him come alive. He simply wanted a tooth for a tooth.
Also, is that
eye
fucking
for
Red
an
Blade?
eye. Because we know that nothing will remain and nothing will rewind. After all, this is the final season, so might as well give everything, because the sky will burn bright for us all. At last, we proved that we were the one that were bested by none now, when all was said and done, and the day was ours.
I'm assuming that's
Ladies
Risk
and
34,
gentlemen,
right?
This was truly an era. No matter how hard some seasons were, I'm sure a lot of us are going to miss it. This was peak Arknights.
Alright, let's clear chapter 5 and chapter 6. For these two chapters, we're gonna need collaborators such as Amiya, Chen, Exo, Yato, Swire, Calcit, Greythroat, and Blaze. First of all, you have to immediately wait and avoid direct confrontation. Calcit will be mad if you fail to do so. Your squad will face some enemies, make sure to don't die to Frost Nova. You can use Exo or Yato to deal with her.
Damn, bro.
But if you don't have them, you can just use a Frost Leaf to face tank her. She will turn into a burrito, but that's okay. You don't have to worry if a Frost Nova start to sing
Also, hi,
in game,
Lizzie.
because Patriot will just insult her for having skill issue.
You dumb shit.
After that, Chano and Swire will have an argument about Kevin and Hoshiguma kissing each other, so Chen decided to read Hoshiguma back. While with the Blaze you can deal some massive damage to close the enemy and easily win the mission. After the fight, Blaze will go and hug Amiya and then will carry you to the next stage.
God, don't spoil 7 and 8. 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 Don't spoil 7
Here
and
you
8.
have to immediately deploy Calcita to remind the Crown Slayer how useless she is.
Monster.
Following that, we will need to help a first.
That's spoiling 7 and 8. That's spoiling 7 and 8. That's spoiling 7 and 8. I'm sorry, but I have to skip that. It's spoilers 7 and 8.
Chapter 12. Everyone was talking about her. She was the most desired operator during the latest chapter. Actually, I lied. Yep, that's
Fucking
concrete,
Cement.
baby. Cement took all the spotlights, even though the chapter wasn't about her. The new mechanic of the chapter turned Arknights into Among Us. I mean, papers, please. So we can define the weakness of our enemies. Glory to Victoria, and whoever opposed our nation should undergo capital punishment and forced labor. You ask why we are so cruel to our enemies? I thought I've spelled it out in ways you understand. I will simply simplify my master plan. That is to obliterate
I dealt with
anyone
this
and
thing
anything that is moving
on one of the
map
ISs.
in
I
the
can't remember
most
which one it was
gruesome
though.
way possible. It was so terrific and traumatizing for our enemies that they started going reverse ever since the last day of 1999, when everyone started talking about the game Reverse 1999, and I mean everyone.
Voice actor for Regulus in Reverse 1999.
I hear a British accent.
1999.
Yeah, I kept hearing a lot about, and I still hear a bunch about Reverse 99. It's just that, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, there's just so many fucking games. Plus, it's like chibi art, so I'm not that interested in.
Still unaware and thinking that Reverse 1999 is.
I also played the game, and I gotta say, this has to be the most unique gacha game of the year. Yes, I know how takes like these can get a little bit flamey in my
You have to play the
comment
Yuri
section,
gacha someday?
and
Which one
I
is that
don't
one?
care. I don't care if I'm not popular. I don't care what the girls say about me. I don't care if I don't get invited to parties. I don't care if I'm not in the football team.
I don't care
if
the
I
Yuri?
don't have a girlfriend. I care for my mom.
So you have a mother?
And just like that, the sudden info drop
No
of
way,
Arknights
Enfield.
Enfield came as unexpected as my procreation.
If not
urge
mistaken,
when I
Enfield is
see
getting
my
another
Akuma.
mobile beta
Hypergryph
test, right?
gave us a brand new trailer and a second demo. There are so many things I'm looking forward to. Happy Kalsid, cloned
Wow.
Angelina, and best. So many things I'm looking forward to. Happy.
That's not Kalsid.
Kalsid, cloned Angelina, and best of all,
You mean
the
Gilberto?
administrator. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to build base and rob every ounce of resource on this planet called Talos 2 and commit mass genocide on the native inhabitants in the name of colonization. Hypergryph launched Cock and Ball Test, CBT in short. As a content creator myself, I could like to reach out to you. Please let me playtest Enfield on the second CBT. I'd love to make an unbiased game review, and I've already thought of the video title. I'd also like to point out this Easter egg that they put in the game.
I haven't played through the Lone Trial, so I don't know.
别总把注意力放在工作上，会错过很多有趣的瞬间。来，看一下我这边。
What a pioneer, right?
Why are we going to space? Okay. Okay, Rhine Lab stuff. Okay. Also, can we talk about one quick thing? Can we talk about how much the fucking Arknights account tweets? Bro, I follow the, like, I put it so that every time that they supposedly update something, like on their Discord server, it would show up on my server. But they are constantly fucking tweeting. Bro, give a raise to the social media manager if that shit's not automated. Like, bro, they keep posting shit, man.
We are in space. This is a good start. Let's do this. The rich get richer. Blue. Not the blue back. Arknights. No.
But still, even if it's on me. Damn.
Finally, a new age was upon us. Whether you're someone who's just here for skin or operator, or just want fresh gameplay.
Was that water
or if
swimming
you're
on water?
purely a lore nerd, there's something for everyone. The wait for Mumu was finally over, and we turned the
Damn,
stoic
Momo
Raiden Shogun
dancing
into
with
our
the
twisted
doctor?
snake
Crazy.
guy. You thought No Nut November was a challenge? Think again. I had to wait half a year to get my hands on the snake mummy, and after I finally got my hands on Hoyoverse, my beloved mentally deranged wife, please crush my balls, do the most unspeakable things to me. I want to have a child. Maybe I won't see the light of another sunrise, but hey, there's no need to cry, because just when we thought we were lonely as the doctor, Mealsides showed us
I don't think
that
so,
we were
Meteora.
actually made for one another. So don't let the loneliness stop you from being kind. Don't let them say that your peace is a waste of time, and especially don't let them crush all your dreams. The only one lonely was the new sniper operator. This was the most promoted event we had for a long time.
Yeah, don't let them
Connor
crush your
got
dreams,
dragged
just your
back
bones.
into Arknights, and he also turned Iron Mouse into one of us. Lone Trail gave us the biggest lore dump the community has ever seen. It was the longest event story, surpassing.
Babel is after this, right? When was Babel? Is it Babel 2024? I mean, it has to be if it isn't here, right? But is Babel somewhat recent?
Light in word count. We got
After
the final
Lone Trail,
clash of
got
a
it.
divorced couple, Mumu being betrayed by her bestie, reunion of Rosmontes and her father.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong.
Okay.
Hoyoverse tried to find her
an
true
interesting
power,
thing.
but ended up getting trolled by Kirsten. Ifrit after training arc, hot dog lore,
Ifrit
Ferdinand
seemed
Clooney,
dead inside.
an NPC having the best character development in all of Arknights.
If you didn't love me at my vision, then
Hi,
you don't
Ferdinand.
deserve me at my lone trail.
It wasn't your vision. It was mine.
And much, much more. The story was so good, even the writer for Baldur's Gate 3 came out of the blue and praised Lone Trail's brilliant story. The new game mode gave us a new 6-star operator, Boy. It is round and heavy, it follows the laws of physics, and if you change the gravity on the map, it does a little rolling, and it causes big chungus damage towards everyone in its way. We had many ways to abuse this operator until Kirsten came and ruined the fun, so we decided to beat her in a coma to end this event. Good night, Kirsten. Good night, Tara. And then, it was exactly at that period of the year, that period of the year, the Game Awards. Honestly, beside my unreasonable hype for the Bill Clinton boy to strike again, I had little hopes in Arknights getting nominated in any category where the mainstream gacha took over the spotlights once again. But
Wait, did
boy,
Arknights
was I
win?
proven wrong. We were that smooth, it takes real skill.
I
So
know that
quick they felt we stood still. We left
the
with
concert
prize
won
and left
something,
them
but
with
I
a
don't know if
bill.
they won anything
For
at the
Arknights Ambience Synthesia
the Game Awards.
2023 won the Hollywood Music Media Award for the
okay.
best visual
I know
media
that.
and live concert. A big thank you to our composer and everyone involved. Making music wasn't out of greed, but all for the thrill of a perfect concert. And with that massive double,
I was about to say, I
Hypergryph
don't remember
proved us once
Game Awards
again
giving anything to
that
Arknights.
They are a music company that occasionally make games. They also occasionally reminds us how fucked up their game stories can be. Right around Stupid Navis rerun and Kyubi's own anime debut, and it was somewhat of a good ending, except for the fact that most people on Terra died. Every operator died after the 10,000 years time skip, except Kalset of course, and yeah, I consider this as a good ending, at least better than the other two where the world ends. I'm really
So
looking
I guess we
forward
know
to
that
IS4.
future isn't real.
However, I wasn't looking forward to the next event. Pinch out, more like cringe out. Playing it felt like as
pinch
if my
out.
brain got pinched out. The brain damage I suffered
No,
made
it
me
seemed like
forget
no one
we had
liked
the
this
event
fucking
in
thing.
the first place. I hope this won't be a reoccurrence in the coming year. And that was all of Arknights 2023. We got more copy pastas, more collabs, more lore dumps, more war crimes in Victoria, more world-ending moments,
War crimes in
more
Victoria.
memes, more Enfield news, more anime.
Hey, I just followed
More
that
collabs,
account.
More lore dumps, more war crimes in
Where is it?
Victoria, more world-ending moments, more memes.
I followed this account yesterday night? Yeah, yesterday night.
More Enfield news, more anime.
I saw a bunch of
more
shit posts on
award-winning
it.
concerts, more NPCs out of NPC jail, and all in all, more Arknights content that we can enjoy as a community. A big thank you to everyone who helped me making this big project possible, and an even bigger thank you and émoi to all of my channel members. I hope my concoction didn't cause too much of a brain malfunction.
No, it was perfectly amazing. Subscribe? I'm surprised I hadn't subscribed to Plus Minus before. But yeah, amazing video by Plus Minus. And something that did happen with Plus Minus, which was surprising. Let me see if I can actually find it. And this is thanks to y'all. Like, y'all, I don't know why somehow one of you sneaked me in. Where is it? It's gonna be a while until I scroll there. So Plus Minus was mentioning like, oh, if there's any creator that y'all want, like they want to mention, and one of y'all sneaked my fucking name in. Where is it? Like, Byloft sneaked me in, and Plus Minus liked it. I don't, dude, I just got here. I don't know if I even have anything to add on. I'm just yapping over Arknights content. I barely fucking streamed the game itself. I mean, I've been playing the game a bit too much even. But like, who snuck me in? Like, Byloft snuck me in, and no one thought you would notice me. You can add my tier list. We don't talk about my tier list yet, okay? My tier list is amazing, okay? And anyone that hates on my tier list is just wrong, okay? But yeah, amazing video by Plus Minus. I really enjoyed it. It's gonna be linked down below, so make sure to leave a like on it as well and leave a comment on it, all that good stuff. But that will be it for today's video. YouTube, if you want to watch these live, like I said, just join us here at twitch.tv/RoyConnect. I basically go live every single day at 3 p.m. GMT+1 if I'm not sleep deprived or fucked with a sleep schedule. Again, subscribe if you haven't, because I post almost every single day, even if it's just a reaction or the anime that we were watching. But yeah, without anything else to say, we have a good morning, a good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever it might be. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!